Good afternoon, YouTube. My name's Ray. Welcome to my channel. Changed the name to protect the innocent to Smoking in the Woodshed. And as you can see, I'm not in the woodshed right now, so just kind of sitting out here amongst the logs and enjoying the weather. It's been absolutely been kind of bad the past couple of days. You know, we had not a lot of snow, just snow, and generally speaking, just kind of a nasty couple of days. And anyways, it's clearing up and snow's starting to melt, thank goodness. And I just figured I'd come out here and enjoy a pipe. I've kind of grown fond of this little Falcon since I started using screens in it. And one of the things I wanted to try, and I said I would mention because I just got it in, which was the, here's the wrapper, because I threw the box away and I canned the rest, but it's the Vincent Manil Corbin Belgian Pure Samois thick cut pipe tobacco, 3.5 ounce box, really cool box. It comes in as dry can be. It's called La Bermuse. It's no different in my opinion than the Patron, obviously, because is what it is. The Patron, rather, though, is a medium cut. It's a little finer of a tobacco. Now, that being said, I want y'all to see this. This is considered, and I don't know, maybe it'll zoom in, I'm not sure. That is considered a thick cut. Now, I did a side-by-side comparison. One moment. I have a dog that is really dying for a ball, so get it, girl. So anyways, it's hard to tell the difference. That's the best way I can put it. I don't see a difference in it at all, personally speaking. I mean, maybe it is a thicker cut. The other one's a medium cut. So, go get it, girl. So it's, I guess versus a medium cut, thicker cut, if you were to take a micrometer, maybe do a micrometer measurement and see where you're at, then so be it. But nonetheless, one thing that I have done, I'm sorry, that I have done that today that I haven't done is I took the little pipe cleaner filters out, and I've just been using brass screens to smoke my tobacco. And a viewer had mentioned that, isn't that the purpose of the Falcon pipes, is, because of the system and the way it's designed, that, good girl, that, that's what traps the moisture down in the bowl, which keeps the moisture from getting into your mouth, and yada, yada, yada. So I noticed today, earlier this afternoon, when I was smoking a bowl, and anyways, make a long story short, I unscrewed the bowl, and I noticed, lo and behold, there's, moisture buildup, which to me is really of no consequence. I mean, because you build up moisture in the briars, you build up moistures, in the cobs, the meerschaums. I mean, it's pretty much that's a given. I mean, in reality. Nonetheless, I decided to put the pipe filter back in, keep the brass screen, because I want to keep the tobacco up from the bowl as to not, overpack it or make it feel overpacked. Give it that gap of air, so to speak. So let's get started. And I do have to say, with the Samoys, you know, if you're gonna smoke it, I have a persistent dog. Good girl. If you're gonna smoke it in a bigger bowl if you want to have longevity, because this stuff burns real fast. I mean, I'm talking cigarette style burning. And look at that. It's just climbing the ladder, literally. Just climbing the ladder. So I'm learning as I go along too with the Falcon pipe. I have a when I first got it, it was kind of a love-hate relationship, and it was more hate than love as things went along. Excuse me. It was, and I had mentioned before, I put it up on the shelf. I got frustrated with it. I just didn't want nothing to do with it no more. It irritated me, aggravated me, put me into a spot of frustration that I just didn't want to deal with. So I have a dog that loves the log walk, so I sent some pictures, and she'll probably come up behind me. Just heads up, she likes to bounce around on these logs, and she just has a good old time. So if you see her come in frame, it's my Kimber. So anyways, where was I with this? Where was I going with this? Turns out, like I said, I watched that YouTube video that Amy's following. Put a bloody screen in it. And I did. So now I got a bloody screen in it. And I've got a bloody brass screen in it as well. I got a bloody brass screen in it and a bloody pipe cleaner filter made for the Falcon pipes in it. And, you know, I think I may have hit bingo. So it's working really good so far. So I think Vaping Pipes had mentioned that, you know, this is a unique blend, you know, the Patron he was referring to. And again, I'm smoking a pure Samoys, which again is a unique tobacco. It's actually I don't even know if it's a blend. I think it's just a thick cut pipe tobacco, pure, and it literally says pure Samoys. So you know, and again, they grow it, they cultivate it, and they send it out from Denmark. And it reminds me of a Perdomo 10th anniversary champagne edition cigar. You know, it's just really good. And this is literally the closest thing that I've ever come to There she is. Feel like you got someone hanging over your shoulder. So, Kimber, what are you doing? Closest thing is smoking a cigar without the cigar price tag. Forgot my patch. Thought it was going to be a little bit cloudier and the snow had melted off and then the sun come out, so I apologize. I'm squinting like a madman. Anyways. I feel like I got a parrot on my shoulder. Dog parrot. A barker. But be prepared. You know, I mean, I'm going to say this straight up and down. Be prepared, because it's going to burn fast. You know, a lot of people say sip it. It's burn. It doesn't stop like your typical pipe tobaccos will. You know, like you take a puff or two and stop smoking and tobacco goes out. Nope. That does not occur here. Again, it's more on the cigarette type scenario as far as burnability is concerned. And once you light it and it's lit, it takes off. I mean, it really does. Now, I would, I tamper it, you know, to keep the fire, in my opinion. And please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Maybe I shouldn't tamper it, but I think that if you pack the tobacco a little bit more, it may slow the burn a little bit more, as opposed to leaving the tobacco loose, which will cause it to burn quicker. My thought process is just like a fireplace or fire stove or anything like that. You know, more air gets in between. Anything that's burning, anything that's combusting is going to burn quicker, more faster. I know it's a strange way of putting it, but it's going to consume the product in a quicker way. There you go. That's the best way I can say it. So I feel with a little bit of tampering, not tempering, but tampering, that it does, it does slow the burn. So give it a try, folks. If you like, and this is all I can say to everybody, if you like cigars and you like the taste of cigars and you want that kind of kick in a pipe, here's your kick in a pipe. So Vincent Manel, I believe it's called. It's dadgummit, I can't think of the name of the website. You can Google it, you can find it. It is available here in the United States. I think Dreamy Pipes or Dreaming Pipes, something like that. It's where I purchased it from. So anyways, me and the dog, we wish you a great weekend. I know this is kind of a quick jump in video and all, but thank you again. Appreciate it. And y'all have a good weekend and keep on piping. Take care now. Bye-bye.